Alrighty, so today is May 12th, 2023. I'm in Girona in Spain. And it's been almost a month since my last update, since my last video. It's really crazy how time flies. But anyways, so in my last update, I was concerned with some stresses entering my day-to-day life, and how that kind of prevented me to really focus on what I had hoped to focus on at that point, which was I wanted to work on my own projects, but I couldn't do that. I could not do that, or didn't really have the mind space for that, because I was a little bit overwhelmed with the possibilities ahead of me, and being very scrutinous about picking a project. And I was stressed about my livelihood, ability to receive unemployment benefits, and there was some stress regarding my rent situation. So a month later, or back then, in my last video, I kind of had come up with a plan to help me deal with that, which was to focus on some small, simple things, and kind of like move forward. Those things were to work out every day, do sports, to pick one or two small projects, and try to finish those, and to learn Spanish, which is totally unrelated to my stresses, but relevant to me being in Spain right now. So I want to give a little update on what my progress was on those, and where I stand now. So I've been doing sports, and being quite diligent with that, and I'm very happy. I have been mostly practicing Spanish, and I feel fairly comfortable, pretty happy with that. And then regarding my projects, I didn't do anything. So basically project progress equals 0. And why that is basically that I was first really kind of unable to put away my stresses enough to have the mental space to be creative on those projects. And secondly, that I kind of was distracted with everything that was going on, like my cousins being around, going to see family and stuff like that. And at one point I just decided, hey, you know what? These are the first few weeks of your unemployment. No need to pressure yourself to be productive. Just enjoy the time. See your family, see your friends. That's valuable in and of itself. And just don't worry about being productive, about making the best of your unemployment just yet. And right, so that's why I really don't have any tangible outcome to speak of for my projects as of right now. And yeah, so this is my update compared to what I had in mind a few weeks ago. So I basically became comfortable with the idea that my first few weeks would be unproductive. And that brings me to about a week ago. I left France and came here to Girona, and this was kind of the mental switch that I had given myself to kind of go on to the next phase of my unemployment, where I do have the mental space and the willingness to think about what I actually want to do. So this is a little bit what I want to talk about now, without going into much detail, because it's still very unclear to me. But anyways, so I came to Girona. I'm here. I'm staying at my girlfriend's place for a few weeks, and we have a vague idea to work on a creative project together. It might be building a little app, it might be building a little card game based on some little thing that we did together before. And yeah, so the next 3 weeks is very open-ended, but kind of has this project already in place, and this is what we want to prioritize. To me, this really helps to give me a sense of direction, at least for the very short term. I know that I will be primarily thinking of that, a little bit doing some kind of freelance work for my old company, and also just enjoying Spain, going to hike in the Pyrenees, going to the beach, eating some oysters, all that good stuff. But yeah, having this creative research project with my girlfriend as a priority, guiding me for the next few weeks. Yeah, and this is really, really nice to have this. It gives a sense of direction. And yeah, just to finish for today, I'm here for 3 weeks. It's already been almost a week. There's been some progress on our creative research, but I have to say that it's quite terrifying to start a project like this without really having much background. We're basically like trying to come up with an idea out of nowhere, and so we have set kind of our goals and expectations, but knowing that this is a very explorative project, the goal is mostly to have fun, to explore, and not necessarily to have something super tangible, super polished, super good by the end of our Spain trip. However, it might hopefully be a stepping stone for something more concrete to come out of this. So for example, if we explore card game ideas, which is what we're actually doing at the moment, we might come up with a few ideas now that are not super refined, but that we can work on and improve over the next few weeks and months, and maybe open the door for improvement and some little project that actually generates revenue. And so I think this is like the goal for the next few weeks. Basically, explore different projects that are fun, creative, authentic, where we can be true to ourselves and express who we are, and at the same time open the door for maybe more coming out of these projects in the medium term. So I'm super excited to be working on this, and I will give you more updates as we make progress on this. I think that's it for today. See you in the next one.